Hello, everybody. This is Midnight of Midnight Gaming. Welcome back. I got some storage quests. Nice. Capacitors! Awesome. That's actually really useful. Because what we're working on right now. So last episode I started working on upgrades to our I'll get with that later. Our Hub Works. Between episodes I have done absolutely nothing because I forgot. It's also been like 30 seconds, so yeah. Not gotten the rest of the subs yet. Yeah. However, I did switch over this to the molten dark steel because first off, we have enough energetic alloy or pulsating iron. I mean, for a little bit, and it's faster to do it that way than it is the chicken with crafting them the traditional way. So a little bit of laziness right there. This is for gas tier chicken against netherwort or iron. Cool. Don't blaze up there for the moment. And bone white in there for a little bit. Iron. Yeah, grab a stack of that. Let that go. There we go. There we go. Just let that go for a little bit. We're doing okay. Seats there. Okay. Alright. Cool, cool. So last episode we started on the upgrades to the system there. We discovered simple signals are affected by gravity and picked them all up forcibly by mining the blocks they were sitting on. Yeah. Um, so what we're going to do is we're going to set this up to automatically pull from down there and push them up here. So we can have these still automatically running, but using the basement. Um, and yeah. Another thing, I need strength. That's why I came up here. I came up here for strength. Specifically came up here for strength, so I could do the next step for the uh stuff. Do I have flint in here? I do not. Okay. Can I get down here? I can't if I break that. I think I'm gonna go last things actually. It's okay. I'll fix them as I discover whatever. Grade these to flint mesh. So I don't have flint or gravel in my system. But I do have gravel. It's just in pieces. With all these compressed blocks that I just threw in here. Yep. Yeah. Do-do. So I told you I'd get all this stuff in there sooner rather than later. Hmm. Perfect. Stack of flint plus whatever I've got hiding in here. Nope, none. That is flint mesh. There we go. We got 3 flint mesh. Oh, I got here. Nothing too fancy. Could I take it from up there? Yes. Yes, I could. But I'm not going to. 6 mesh total. 6 mesh. I'm a little short on the diamonds, but that's okay. Make sure gravel is one once we get going. With diamond tier mesh, and then iron tier mesh, iron tier mesh, diamond tier mesh, and iron tier mesh. Okay, so we'll just let this run. This will eventually fill all the way up. That makes them all go faster. You can't do anything yet. Look at all these resources. And that's great. And I don't have to do anything for these, which is the best part. I'm not working for them. They're just happening around us. That one's new. This one will give us wisdom, by the way. That's why we're upgrading that one real quick. Well, I guess Iron Tier can too. It's got a chance. It's not a great chance, but it's got a chance. And let's speak of that, we need 3 more. Hey, we got another diamond too. Which is pretty cool. Yeah. We'll let this run. Good resources will appear slowly but surely. Um, yeah. Let's go check on our dark steel generation. What we got? Ooh, I got a couple link. That's awesome. Free dark steel. You can't get much better than free dark steel, am I right? I know I'm right. You, you, you. Hey! Not yet. Some Segmo, we just need upgrades. Some more of these. Not that bad. Frankly, we're doing really good. I was not expecting to get this key with all this stuff. Oh, not yet. Yeah, another minute. Hey! I need one more dark steel and I can get going. Oh, I mean, I can get going on that. We'll come back up, drop it off, and by then we'll have more dark steel going. Yoink. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Um, Capacitors, yep, just double layer, that's fine. So we'll run these with double layers for now. We will upgrade them to Aqueduct at some point, or one of the better capacitors, because there are better ones. Um, Crystalline's better, and then Melodic is the top tier. Yeah, of course. Oh, no, there's another one above it. Stellar tier capacitors. Yeah, I don't know what they do. I don't know how they're better, but yeah, that's a top tier capacitor. We'll get to them at some point. I don't know what that does. These are different version of capacitor, or different prices. So we could do the Vivid Alloy one, I guess, but it's basically just Octodad in a different form. But and we're going to set one of these in there for now, and push and pull to the base. um. Ooh. It's down here in the basement. I'm gonna grab one more of these. I want to grab another door. I had a really good light down. Dunk. So why am I putting flint here? Well, dunk. There we go. Because we know these will accept it. And if I set this to also extract all green, since this is inserting, well, it's not inserting green. Okay, we will extract on blue. And we'll have this insert on blue. Go. So now any flint that appears in here, like that one, will get pulled out right away and set up here. From there, it can get put into these um, seg bills. And I want to get a wireless receiver. Wait, no, I have my inventory. Transfer. Yeah, I want a receiver. There's also one I can. Yeah, there's a remote, which isn't bad. There's all the resources for it. Which will allow me to remotely control these wireless receivers and transmitters. But yeah. So we have this now. There we go. This is all running. We are making lots of these. And we got this up here. Now that is obviously not tied in down here yet. More from a lack of trying than much else. We need 3 more filters. Three. Three. And three. Okay. Now each of these are going to have different things in it. One's going to have cobble. No, it's not. It's going to have compressed cobble, compressed gravel, compressed sand, and they're all going to have flint. That flint went into a dynamo. Dang it. That's okay. I'll fix that here in a minute. So we're going to get you, we'll get that, and flint. You will get this, and flint. And you will get this, and flint. So we will set these to um, insert on green, extract on blue. Insert on green, extract on blue, always active. And you'll get the first one here. So when I get these connected, it will automatically start going into there. Control click change extraction bounds. There we go. Okay. Yes. There we go. So that's going. We have lots of iron already, which is awesome to see. We got a good amount of glowstone actually. Pretty surprised about that. Let's run upstairs and make. We don't have to go upstairs to make iron conduits. We just have to go over here. I know what I'm doing. Iron conduits here. There we go. This one should now be filling up. There it is. We got cobblestone. Awesome. Eventually, this will start pulling in gravel. Well, not gravel, flint. That's the word. Flint. Let's see if I got this set right. Insert on blue, extract on green. Always active. And this should be insert on blue, insert on green, extract on blue. Right. There we go. Okay, we got flint. So as this goes, they will build up the flint reserves, which is awesome. Now let's go get the next one going. Ooh, I can actually get both of them going. Awesome. Doink, doink, doink. Uses, do that. Go up, go up. One. Oh, oops. There we go. Another bastard. Do 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 do. Insert on green, extract on blue, always active. You insert, and you're going to get this. Insert, blue, always active. There we go. So now you're going to get your gravel, get dumped in here, and you're going to get your dust or sand dropped in here. And then these will also then get turned into the materials and upgraded, and then processed down in the basement, which is cool. Uh, yeah. Let's set this up real quick, by the way, too. Just need a stick and a piece of gravel or cobble. There we go. Got a lever. Oh, I already had this set up. I forgot. So I'm going to set this to frequency 1. That's that. I want to leave my manual control lever up here in the mob spawner, just because we can choose it. It's going to be useful, probably. I'm on the wrong layer here. And this button, this input upgrade. So if we flip the switch, the lights are still on. And if I go all the way down here, assuming all of this works the way it's supposed to. Nope, wrong room. There we go. All the lights should be on up there right now. But I'm not sure. um, I think they are. They sound like they are. I want to go with they are. This chest obviously needs to be upgraded to something a bit more substantial. There we go. Right on. For the moment, that's where we're at. Yeah, so that will have to be upgraded to something a little bit more substantial sooner rather than later. What does that mean? I don't know. But it's going to have to be upgraded to something more substantial. Yeah, that's going. So that'll be a while. We'll let that run. Up here, or down here, I guess, technically, We have no flint, which is kind of expected. We got a couple more diamonds. That should put me at enough to get the last diamond mesh. There we go. Perfect. One last diamond mesh. We are fully automated down here. Now, all we are doing is making resources. We're taking um, sand, gravel, dust, and cobble and turning them into resources. We are not actively processing any of this stuff just yet. As you can see, this chest is already getting very, very full. We'll have to figure out what we want to do with that um, for the resources and how we're going to process them into something useful. Um, how am I going to process these? Well, we gotta press them. Get a packager from Cyclic. Try that. Um, it's not a bad one. Let's try that. Let's get that going. Packager from Cyclic. Can't be too bad, right? Light blue dye, huh? Hey. And some crafting tables. Packager from Cyclic. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Okay, I know how this one works. Not a bad one, honestly. I think we used it last season, or something very similar to it last season. Um, yeah. I would like to have something going. Maybe even something better than or doubling going. I mean, or doubling isn't that bad. Okay. Think I know what I want to do. I want to need a bigger room. Do, 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 do. Hey, guess who forgot where he left all of the extra utility stuff at? Again! Good job, Midnight. Yeah. Good. Good job, Midnight. Good job. Good job. This is why last season I had it on the basement floor. Cool. Okay, we're not going that way at all. You know what? Let's put it back here. Can't hurt. Advance this out for a block right now. This all will get I will do something with this at some point. There will be a better system down here for lights. Or for we're eventually gonna have to upgrade our crafting system. And when we do that, it will be down here. For now, that's what we got. Alright, I need action doors. Lots of them. Like an auto crafting level amount of compacting drawers. Give me a second while I figure out what the path of things that I need to teach are for getting compacting drawers. In my process of getting the all the crafting things we need for this, I notice we have a liquid death cow down here now. Which, if you guys remember, the last time we looked at this jumble, Liquid Death was the number one that we were waiting on to get Stellar Alloy and Evil Infused Iron. So I'm super excited. We have what we need uh, now. Obviously, we have to wait for it to grow, and that'll be like 15 minutes. So next episode. But yeah. Also, server restart. Seeds reappeared. I'm not even pretending to know what the hell happened. It's just now they're back. um, things make sense. Also, in preparation for, and I'll go around the corner here in a second to show you guys. In preparation for all the crafting recipes I'm about to have to do. Since we are at full channels here, we're going on this side now. Then I'm going to program this thing, but I'm trying to get enough to get patterns. Because we don't have patterns. I don't have the ability to get patterns right now. So, yeah. Alright, be right back. And we're back. Not too bad. So obviously this is a ridiculous number, but all these resources are pretty easy to get. We just have to teach stone to cobblestone, which is a crafting recipe we haven't delved into yet, mostly because I'm waiting to get a better channel system going. But I want 10 of these for the moment. Let all the little crafting steps happen. Do 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 do. This is taking longer than I expected. Why is that? That is because it's just one of these days I will remember not to set these right beside a crafting thing. But I like how you can watch this happen in here. It's pretty cool. There we go. 10 compacting drawers. Donkey, donkey, donkey. Now, why I may want compacting drawers, you might ask? Because we are forgetting to put seeds back. Or seed component back, first off. But storing items in compacting drawers is more efficient than storing them in ingot form because we can store them with one channel and we can store lots of them and automatically void them when we have too many. Um, Honestly, I think I'm just going to set these right here. And that's actually going to be a controller eventually. Yeah. Because back here we'll have our processing system will be back there in the corner. Um, and yeah, we'll run a cable from over here because this cable's probably gonna go away. And I mean, I'm taking it away right now because I don't want to hear it's going away. I have bigger plans for over here, and that cable's going to be away. We get to those. That's going to be after some more auto crafting upgrades. And probably another sag mill or a pulverizer or something along those lines because, frankly, I want to get really annoyed doing that stuff by hand. Um, Norfolk's chickens. Oh, Norfolk's cows, actually. Um, nope, none of those either. I figured I'd at least check. Because those seeds are really slow. Which is sad. But I want to teach cable. I don't think I did. I didn't. Not yet. Teach the cable. Teach quartz fiber. I'll teach it with the audit with substitutions on, just to be safe. Then I want to teach Um, there it is. Sorry. There. This and uses this ultimately. E. Hang on to that. Ring Lone Glowstone, Certus Dust, and Strength, which doesn't surprise me. Get 10 of these? No, not enough glowstone for that at the moment. Up here. That should be an up. I should note that that's up here. In the basement, we absolutely should have. Even though I just rated it like a couple minutes ago, we absolutely should have that. We almost do. What we do have is an ungodly amount of iron. There we go. Yeah, that's a decent amount of iron. um, I'm gonna go back upstairs and specifically take this iron and use it, or process it, because we don't have enough iron in here. Also, it appears that my storage system is full. Good to know, because it's using that as backup storage, so we were running one of this feature. 4K. Can I get 4 of these? I need 14 Surface Quartz dust. Okay. Okay. Might be able to do that. Do. Let's check the basement here. We get Surface Quartz dust from processing. I think. Is that what we did? This is. Oh. Maybe not in this version. I was about to say. I thought we did, but I guess not. Um. I haven't decided. I might, since I'm going to be processing and getting all kinds of regular resources, I might just automatically. I just might have it set up to craft pure or source or flux in here. Um, I haven't decided yet. Frankly, that's a problem I just haven't gotten to yet. Active listing, please, and you're gonna run that first. Go in there. I need another pulverize something. Maybe I don't know. I'd like to finish one project at a time, and that's probably not happening. So there we go. Okay. Maybe get some manual machines that aren't like tied together is a good idea. And maybe some other ones that aren't part of our processing. But I don't know. That's stuff to figure out. Next episode, because we are at the wrapping up point. So between episodes, I'm gonna let this stuff run and probably throw these in. So yeah. All right, everybody, take it easy.